We Three Kings of Orient are is one of the few carols whose theme is primarily about the visit of the kings, or wise men, to the Christ child in Bethlehem. Written in 1857 by the Reverend John Henry Hopkins, Kings of Orient, its original title, was later published in 1863 in his popular work, Carols, Hymns, and Songs. It quickly gained recognition outside the United States, especially in England, where it was the only American carol published in Christmas Carols New and Old, a landmark 1871 collection that played a major role in reviving carol collecting and singing in England. Hopkins wrote the carol as a Christmas gift for his nieces and nephews while he was in New York serving, among other things, as an instructor of church music for the General Theological Seminar there. Because the music has an archaic flavor, the carol is often thought to be older than it actually is. Plus, the unique structure of Hopkins' carol allowed the kings to have direct speech and an opportunity for drama. The journey of the three kings as wise men, or Magi from the word Magi, appears in the New Testament in St. Matthew, chapter 2, verses 1 to 11. The Magi was a class of priestly astrologers and magicians in Persia. Some suggestions about the Magi and the Star of Bethlehem came from the Old Testament, namely passages from Psalms 68, verses 29 to 31, Isaiah 49, verse 7, and 60, verse 3, 6, and 10, and Numbers 24:17. During the early days of the Christian Church, the exotic story of the three kings caught popular imagination, and the three acquired names. Caspar, or Gaspar, the king of Tarsus, Melchior, the king of Arabia and Nubia, and Balthazar, the king of Saba, or Sheba. One of the first images of them, depicting them as part of a creche scene worshipping the Christ child, appeared in the 4th century as a painting on a sarcophagus now located in the Basilica of St. Maximin, France. Since then, they have continued to be so honored and have become a permanent part of Christmas lore. An interesting custom has developed over the years regarding the three kings. Each year, after the heads of households have received their first Christmas card with a picture of the three kings on it, it is tacked over the front entrance of the house. This custom had its origins in Europe, where for centuries on the day of the Epiphany, or January 6th, parish churches blessed and distributed water and chalk for the blessing of homes. The water was used in remembrance of baptism. The chalk was used to mark over the front door the initials of the three kings and the numerals of the new year. For example, 19 plus C plus M plus B plus 99 for the year 1999, or 20 plus C plus M plus B plus 00 for the year 2000. From the greatest palaces to the humblest hovels, the chalk marks would be the same for all households. These markings were intended to lead the three kings, should they return, to easily find where Christ would be, in the hearts and minds of everyone. From the wealth of Christmas stories surrounding the three kings, it is understandable where Hopkins would have looked for his inspiration.
Kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we traverse afar, field and fountain, moor and
That was We Three Kings of Orient are by the RCA Victor Singers. The next carol is another one of my favorites. See you next time, everyone.